The newest Conjuring movie is out in theaters. What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the Michael and Trevor Show. I'm Trevor,
And I'm Michael.
and on today's episode, we're breaking down the newest iteration of the Conjuring universe, Conjuring: Last Rites. So, a little breakdown on this movie. Ed and Lorraine Warren must take on the last terrifying case involving mysterious entities they must confront.
Yes, sir. Welcome everyone to the video. If you do like this video, don't forget, like, subscribe, leave a comment with your favorite Conjuring movie.
Oh, yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So, we're doing a little bit of a spoiler breakdown, I
Yes.
guess, what we can spoil about this movie.
Yeah.
So, obviously, Conjuring: Last Rites, directed by Michael Chavis, starring Vera Farmiga, sorry if I pronounced her name wrong, Patrick Wilson, Mia Tomlinson, Ben Hardy.
Yeah.
It's the same cast of the Ed and Lorraine that we've had forever, so it's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
And then the introduction of their daughter, which I don't know if I'm missing something. I don't really remember her being mentioned too much
I don't
in the other.
think so. It's
movies.
been a while since I've seen the original, or all of them, I guess I should say.
Yeah.
But
I haven't rewatched most of them.
yeah, I mean, yeah.
Um,
But let's talk about the movie. Let's talk about
Yeah.
the performances, what we loved, what we liked, what we didn't like. So there's a lot of stuff to break down here.
Yeah, so
So-
this is like the last movie. I mean, since this is based on a real couple, Ed and Lorraine. Apparently, this is supposed to be like their last case that they ever did. So I think this might be the last movie, or in the timeline at least.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely sets it up for the daughter and the husband
Right.
to take over.
That's true.
I just don't know if there's enough star power behind it to actually, lead a franchise. I could see, though, maybe an HBO Max spinoff of Conjuring,
They haven't done any shows.
which that could be kind of cool.
Yeah, for sure. Because obviously they said there's been thousands of cases.
Yeah.
And I mean,
We only have seen 8.
yeah. And I didn't watch the Nun or the second Nun movie. There's Annabelle. Like, there's a lot of different things they've touched on.
La Llorona, don't forget about that. That was actually
Right.
not bad. Everyone forgets about that, but all right.
Yeah. But anyways, let's get into this movie. So it's basically another case, but it's their most terrifying, I guess, because it's their last one. It follows more of their daughter is like more involved with this one. So it kind of gives the backstory. The movie starts off showing like 1964, 67, whenever it was, how their daughter was born. Showed this mirror that is basically the focal point of this.
And it's
movie.
like every other Conjuring movie.
Yeah.
The main villain is either an inanimate object like a doll or mirror, and there's entities around it. So you know what you're getting into with the Conjuring movie. It's not going to reinvent the wheel, but
No.
it's always a fun movie to have around, Halloween season.
Yeah, for sure. We just saw Weapons was probably the last one we saw. That one, that was a home run.
No, last horror movie we saw.
Last horror movie.
Yeah,
that we've seen. That one was great. This one definitely had, a couple of your jump scares. Anything you would expect there. Our theater was packed too, which always makes it more fun.
Yes, and there was a good audience too. People were reacting, which I'm glad with. So we know Ed and Lorraine have been leading this franchise. How do you feel like Patrick and Vera, how do you think they did in the movie? Do you think it is a good conclusion for their arc? Do you think, how do you feel about them?
Yeah, I mean, I like them a lot. Again, this movie, it kind of felt like it was more of like what we've seen with them. Again, I do like the aspect brought in of their daughter, like just showing like how protective they are of her and like everything that she's gone through. And I like that the character they had, like her husband or her boyfriend, the daughter's boyfriend too.
Yeah, he was actually pretty cool.
There were some funny scenes with him too.
Yeah, and this, it was actually, there are 3-4 funny parts in this movie, which didn't feel out of place in my opinion.
No, yeah, I like a little bit of humor to offset the scariness you know is about to happen. But I mean, what did you think of them?
It was nice. You definitely could tell that they were older, and it was pretty cool. Not cool, but they tied, Ed's story. He's had heart issues in the past, and that's been, kind of catching up with him over the past few years. You look at him, and you don't think, oh man, this guy's like 60 years old, but he's had a hard life. I could only imagine dealing with entities my entire life. I'd have some issues as well.
No, that is literally crazy. But they foreshadowed that too. Like there was a scene where he was at the doctor. They're like, "You can't have another heart attack." And then, what do you know? He has a heart attack. Towards it. Well, I think that was a heart attack, right? Towards the end of the
Yeah,
movie.
who knows?
Then
obviously he didn't die from it, but
yeah. So that's the other thing. Yeah, Ed and Lorraine. Well, I think everyone knows they don't die because in real life it's based on a real couple and they don't die.
Yeah. Also, I will say the supporting cast, like the other family, was actually pretty good.
Yes.
Like the B storyline of this, I guess BA, however you want to put it.
Yeah.
It was actually pretty good. Like I thought every character was, necessary.
Yeah, it was a big family. It was a family of 8.
Yeah.
Which is one of the things that I kind of thought was like funny just because I'm always thinking of like logically how this would work. There's so many scenes where like they're isolated with one of the demons or something in the house. I'm like, there's like 15 people in this house. How is no one hearing what's going on?
Right. And that also leads, I guess let's talk about it right now. So we know all this stuff has happened with the Warrens and whatever's going on. How much of this do you actually think happened? Like, because I will say there's nothing like this happens nowadays.
That is
when
true.
was the last time you heard of an exorcism happening? You feel like with social media that'd be all over TikTok, YouTube.
That's a good point.
Like, was this for show? Are they the best, actors at this? I mean, there's obviously facts to back it up with, like documentation, videos, photos. There are all the objects that are in the Warrens' household that I think just Matt Rife just bought the household.
I did hear about that. Yeah.
Don't get me started with that. But I mean, you don't hear any of this stuff anymore. What do you think? Like, do you think it's all a joke, or do you think?
Well, I definitely don't think it's a joke because, I mean, all these houses and they're going to and people they're helping. I mean, I assume they're not just all paid actors, but honestly, I haven't looked much into it, so I have no idea. But
yeah, it's interesting.
We do know the Annabelle doll. This has been about 2 weeks since it's happened. The caretaker guy, who used to like take it from place to place, died. So that's pretty sketchy.
And remember the 911 outage that happened once it was in Pennsylvania?
Yeah.
And also, this movie did take place in PA, which is kind of cool because
that was cool.
PA.
I saw them mention Bucks County.
Bucks County. The one girl had a Steelers jersey on.
Yeah.
There's steel mills in the background. You actually felt like you were in. I mean, we are from Pennsylvania, so we know a little bit about, how it looks out there. But
yeah,
it was pretty. I felt invested in where they were located.
Yeah, for sure. It was like 80s, late 80s.
Yeah. Granted, we weren't born in the 80s.
No.
We lived in the 80s.
But still, you got the Pennsylvania feel for sure, which was cool. But yeah, this movie, I don't know if you could tell from us talking about it, like, I didn't love this movie. I mean, I liked it. I was kind of engaged. Really, any horror movie where I'm like I'm just always on the edge of my seat. I will say the last Conjuring movie was really bad, in my opinion.
I'd say it was different for the franchise.
Yeah.
They were using it as the devil made me do it, in court. And it's definitely more of a, there's less horror factors in it.
Yeah.
It's not a bad movie for what it is, but it's not a good horror movie.
Yeah. So this movie had a lot of horror, like in terms of like, them looking into the darkness and then someone's pulling the phone cord and you're like, that happened so many times in this. Yeah.
For me, it was a kind of a slow burn that didn't end up paying off.
100%. Because so basically there's the whole family this is happening to. Ed and Lorraine don't meet that family until like 2/3 into the movie.
Yeah, after
over half of the movie.
Yeah.
So it was kind of like the build up to that, and then once they got there, I mean, so much happened so quick. It basically happened within one day.
But there was a lot that happened, but yet not a lot happened at the same time.
Yeah.
I was like, okay. Which kind of upset me because from the reviews I've seen, they're like, oh, this movie's crazy. They're throwing holy water on people before they walk in. I'm like, this is like going to Field of Screams, or, somewhere.
Yeah. Hey, there were a couple jump scares that got you, though.
There was probably 1 or 2 jump scares that got me, even though I knew they were coming.
Yeah.
And they really advertised the jump scares.
100%.
It's not like you're just watching and then something pops up. It's like you look in the mirror, you pan away, you look back in the mirror, there's something there. Wow. So it's very formulaic in my opinion with that. It's very safe. There was one cool shot though that I loved towards the end of the movie where the son-in-law was in the car, then they go up into the sky in the house, and then they go through the door. I guess that was like the demon going into the household.
Oh,
but
okay.
That was such a great shot.
That was a good shot.
That was one of the best shots I've seen in a Conjuring movie. So props to the cinematographer, director of this.
Yeah. No, I agree. I mean, going back to what you said, just with like it was a slow burn leading up to it, kind of just was the classic. I mean, the daughter did end up kind of getting like possessed. She kind of turned into a demon for a second, then she kind of snapped out of it, I guess, ended up happening. And then you have the classic, like he's reading out of the book,
catches
like
on
saying
fire
like a Bible verse or something.
Latin,
and then they end up
all
surviving. Yeah, it was kind of intense a little bit. They're like the mirrors like destroying the guy's leg. You're like, is the boyfriend gonna die? And then but you kind of expected what was gonna happen.
The thing I wish more in in the Conjuring universe is there were more stakes involved.
Right.
Like you knew who was gonna live, you knew who was gonna die from the beginning. Unfortunately, I just wish there was more. But this isn't supposed to be a deep, thought-provoking horror film. This is there's a ghost, you see a ghost, somebody dies, the people beat the ghost or the entity, whatever it is. So it was good for what it was. It isn't anything groundbreaking.
Definitely not.
But if you're looking for a movie just to turn your head off for 2 hours, and this is a 2 hour and 15-minute long movie, did you feel the runtime at all?
For 2 hours and like going into the movie, I thought this is gonna feel very long. I'm gonna be wanting to like leave the theater. I didn't have a bad time with it, even though we're not talking like too many good things about it. Like it definitely was not a bad movie.
No.
At all. I didn't feel it. Like you said, it was kind of like a slow burn leading to an ending that wasn't too satisfying, but also the movie wasn't like too slow at any point where I wasn't like into it.
I agree. It was
It's okay if you disagree. You can tell me.
I do agree with that.
Okay. Because it did follow, again, it kind of went back and forth between, you got the storyline with Ed and Lorraine's daughter, kind of showing that build up, and then going back to showing the family of 8 and that build up, like how it affects each one of the members. So I don't know. It did keep me entertained the whole time, I think.
It kept me entertained and it followed all the same beats that we know.
Yeah.
So
and then you had the
there was more, but we knew not to expect more.
Exactly.
We knew how it was supposed to play out. So that's just one of those things. I'm not angry. I'm not upset. It's just like, I wish I had more.
Yeah. And then the one scene with the priest or the father.
Yeah. We'll let them. Let's let them watch that.
Yeah.
You know what's going to happen, but for what it's worth, we'll let you guys experience that.
Yeah. No more spoilers for now.
Another one of the things I did really, really love about the movie was the sound design.
Okay.
I cannot wait. I will probably buy this to complete my collection. And I'm excited for my little home theater I have to listen to this again. I feel like with all these movies, they're very atmospheric with the sound. You feel like you're there. You hear the voices around everywhere. Something moves on the right side. You hear it on the right side. Like the sound design was very good.
Yeah.
The music was good too. You felt like you were in the 80s. It felt like,
that was accurate for sure.
It was really good in my opinion for that.
Yeah, they did do good with the sound design. Like you said, with the voices and stuff. Like I couldn't tell if it was people talking in our theater sometimes or it was like the voices, very subtle but like eerie. I liked it.
So, and the Conjuring movies are usually pretty good with that in my opinion.
Yeah, so, I think so too.
You've seen a few of the Conjuring movies, correct?
I've seen I've seen most of the. I've seen all the Conjuring, like Conjuring 2, and this.
Okay.
How
do you feel like this stacks up against the other ones that you've seen?
Okay, so I would go. Conjuring. The last movie. What was the last movie?
The Devil Made Me Do It.
The Devil Made Me Do It. Number 4. Conjuring Last Rites. Number 3. Conjuring 1. Number 2, and I think Conjuring 2 is my favorite movie in the series.
Yeah.
How about you?
I agree. Actually, 100% agree with that.
Yeah.
Lineup. And all of the offshoot movies like Annabelle.
I liked the first couple Annabelle movies too.
Yeah, the Annabelle, I think 1 was better than 2 from what I remember. I did not see the second Nun. I actually forgot that came out, but the first one was pretty good. And La Llorona was, good. It was a good movie. But I felt like this was on par with everything else.
Yeah.
I mean, the first 2 Conjuring movies, and I think the Annabelle 1 was actually, they were good movies.
Yeah, I think this one was good. I think the third Conjuring movie was like levels under the rest of them, just in my opinion.
For a horror movie.
For a horror movie, yeah.
So this kind of wraps up their story. Do you feel like this was a nice ending to it? Because in my opinion, I thought it worked well. It had the characters having a good life. It shows them retired and everything. And stay for the credits because there are photos and journal entries of their life, which was actually pretty nice to see.
Glad they did that because you want to know.
Yeah, I mean, it gave me enough backstory that I'm interested in. Whenever I go home, I'll look them up and get more information about them. But this really, I feel like it ties up the Conjuring universe.
Yeah.
For currently, and it also leaves the door open for the daughter and the husband to go out and see what other spooky stuff is out there.
Yeah, and I didn't catch if the daughter, that whole storyline, I'm guessing that was all made up. Like, I'm guessing that wasn't actually based on anything true. Do you think they just added that in?
We don't know.
Yeah.
If you guys know, let us know in the comments.
Yeah.
But we'll definitely look it up on our own.
Yeah.
I would imagine everything's, around fact, nothing. It's based on true events.
Yeah. But you're saying if they build it out, like, I wonder if it's like just completely made up now or if it's still going to be based on the daughter's
I'm pretty positive
journey.
The daughter,
gets involved with this stuff?
I'm pretty positive they get involved.
Interesting. Well, I'm sure there will be more then. More money to be made for. Ed and Lorraine aren't alive, but
they make these for so cheap. Our theater was like popping, so they're making their money back on this.
Yeah.
Because I think the Last Rites came out during COVID, so it went straight to video, like straight to HBO Max.
Do you mean you said the Last Rites? The Devil
Made Me Do It.
Devil Made Me Do It, yeah.
Because I watched that at home, HBO Max.
Yeah, I think that was 2021.
Yeah. So, I mean, there's not really any plot twists or anything in here.
Yeah, that's the other thing. It's like you kind of know the origins of the whole thing is the mirror, and then you kind of see where that leads to. It kind of comes full circle with them and their daughter at the end, but there was nothing surprising or shocking.
No. I mean, it was cool to see previous characters in the universe show up. Like, I think the nun was in there like for a few seconds in the mirror. And of course Annabelle. Annabelle in there, which is cool. It was really interesting whenever she took the large form.
Yeah, that was interesting.
Kind of cool. So I'm glad that we saw that. But I mean, there are some cameos, I guess. And also, speaking of cameos, James Wan, the guy who started the Conjuring universe, he was at the end, like in the wedding scene.
Oh, I didn't even know. There was,
I believe, a few other people from the previous movies who were at the wedding scene as well. So it was a nice little bow at the end. It's a nice send off, and if they are done with this universe, I'm happy. I think it ended well. Is it the Indiana Jones Last Crusade? No, but it was good enough.
I definitely don't think they're done with the universe. Ed and Lorraine, though, I could see them being done with them.
Yeah, and even if they have just they're in the movie or TV show for 2-3 minutes.
True. I could see that happening.
A photo of them, you see in the background. I can see that happening.
But I think it's time.
Yeah, I think that's about it. There's not too much. It's a standard popcorn horror flick. Not too, or pretty surface level.
Yeah. But maybe you'll see it differently too.
Yeah.
Who knows? Movies are subjective.
They are. If you guys agree with us or don't agree with us, let us know your thoughts down below. It's worth though seeing in a theater with other people. Any type of movie like this with the jump scares,
oh, yeah.
It's always fun to see people squirm and be like, ah.
See it opening weekend if you can, because there'll be people in your theater. If there's people in our theater for this, there'll probably be people in your theater
too. This movie, I could see it. It's September now. It could be out till early October and then hit HBO Max come Halloween. So this will be a huge movie, I think.
Yeah.
This season.
Cool.
So yeah, it's worth a shot. It's worth a view. We're gonna talk about our reviews or final reviews here. So Michael, why don't you start off and tell the viewers and me what you think of this?
Yeah. So again, I thought it was a decent movie. I don't even know. We just talked about so much. How it stacks up, I would say I liked the first two Conjuring movies more. No crazy like plot twists or anything, but I mean, I was engaged the whole time. Like Trevor said, the score was good. There were a couple good shots. I give this movie. I'm thinking on the spot here because I actually didn't put my rating in yet. We just watched this a couple hours ago, but for right now, I'm feeling like this is a 3.5 out of 5 right now. So that's pretty good movie for me. Good horror movie. Enjoyed my experience with it, but nothing groundbreaking.
And for once, you and I are on the same page with our review. I'm 3.5, 7 out of 10 on IMDb, BD, whatever. IMDb. That guy got me thinking. IMDb. Oh my goodness. Yeah. 3.5, 7 out of 10. It's a good movie. Is it great? No. Is it bad? No.
No.
It's a good freaking
good ending to the franchise, in my opinion, in our opinion.
So go check it out in theaters or wait for it, but I'd say it's worth a watch.
No. Go see it in theaters. Yeah,
go see it in theaters.
It's always more fun.
And if you like horror movies, if you like normal movies, if you don't like movies, give us a like, or subscribe.
Yeah, subscribe.
Comment below what you thought of the new Conjuring movie. We also have TikTok, Instagram, X, Letterboxd we're on now.
Yeah, we got a lot of stuff.
There's a lot of stuff. So give us a follow on all of that.
If you like horror movies, any movies, especially horror movies, we might have 2 in a row. We got Him coming out next week.
Dude. I'm excited for
It's
him.
either next week or in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So if you like Jordan Peele movies,
which I do,
that's going to be a fun one.
Yes, absolutely. Guys, thank you for watching. Go check this movie out. Have a great one. I'm Trevor.
I'm Michael.
Have a great one. We'll see you at the movies.
Peace.